Hi, I'm Brian Van from Sport Bike Track Gear, sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a quick video review on a new boot from TCX. TCX was formerly Oxtar. Okay, they are a Italian boot manufacturer. They make some fantastic boots. The Oxtar boots many have experience with were always fantastic. They had a little logo infringement thing I think that was happening with their former logos. They had to rebrand, and they are now TCX. This is the TCX Competizione RS boot. Okay, this would be a full-on racing and or track boot. Give you a little 360 here. It's available in a few different colorways. Obviously the one we have here is the black. It's got some pretty cool white accents. The TCX logo is kind of embossed here in the upper. That's pretty nice. Let's talk about some features and benefits. Removable, replaceable, toe slider and metatarsal protection. There's a pivot point here so it can flex, okay? Protects the outer toes. Lateral ankle support is provided by the torsion control system, okay? So basically laterally it can only go so far, and if you really look here, Ryan, I'd like you to zoom in on this area right here, okay? The concept with this is such that, let's say that you are in an accident and your ankle is trying to roll in, there is basically a mechanical stop built in there. You see how when I push and try to fold this boot in half, it literally comes to a halt right there, okay? It is that way on both sides. You can see some protection back here for the heel, Achilles tendon. The heel slider is replaceable. Perforation on this boot, there's a good measure of perf right here in the upper, but one of the most groundbreaking changes with this boot is the sole itself is actually ventilated. Okay, there's some air inlets up here in the front of the sole, here on the side, here on the back, and I think those are the areas where we have the vents in the sole. And the idea is to move some air in through the sole so it lets the air drive in, circulate, and exhaust, and that's a great way to work to keep your foot cooler and more comfortable. Another change that they have made is with the Velcro system here on the outside, the Velcro closure at the top of the calf. They have added one additional part that folds over and kind of keeps everything in place. It's like an extra safety catch there. Undo that. Undo the Velcro here at the top. Here is our zipper. Zip down. This boot also provides an interlacing system. Okay, kind of like the old Oxtar Evo replicas did. Okay, a little bit different, as in it is not sewn to both sides of the boot. Okay, it's attached here on the upper and over here on this side of the zipper. So when you loosen this up, it allows you to zip the boot up easily, okay? And then after you have the boot on and zipped up, you can grab the adjuster, pull up, and push down. And we're going to show you how to do that here in just a moment. One of the last features would be replaceable calf slider up here. It's kind of cool that they have that. You know, with the Oxtar stuff, we've never really seen a big call for replacement calf sliders. You have to be using a whole lot of lean angle to get there, but nevertheless it is replaceable. And I forgot to mention there is a vent up here at the top of the upper, and you can see that, you know, there's some kind of scoops there to try and drive the air down into the boot. And once again, the idea is to drive air in through the boot, and it can kind of exhaust through here in the perforations and also through the sole, which is the biggest change. Let's talk sizing with these boots. Okay, the boots I have here in my hand, they are a size 45 Euro. On the conversion chart, these are noted as an 11 US. You know, I would disagree with that. I think the sizing is a little bit off. I feel they size larger than they're marked right now. My Oxtar TCS Evo RX boots were a size 46 Euro, okay, and they fit me perfectly. I wear a big 11.5 US to a 12, right in between 11.5 and a 12. So what I have on here is a pair of actually 12 Globe shoes, okay, and those are pretty generous in their cut. I've had on this 45, and it fits me absolutely perfectly. It reminds me quite a bit of the fit and feel that I got from the Oxstar Evo RX replica boots. Let's just show you how to get the boot on. I've got it opened up here, zipped all the way down. I have loosened up the adjuster. You can see it's right there at the top. You can loosen up the lacing system just a little bit. Go ahead and slide the foot in. For a race boot and being brand new, they go on pretty easily. Need to tuck the tongue over now, and then go ahead and zip up. Now, I need to reach in, grab onto the inner lacing adjuster, okay, to adjust the fit, kind of step down on the boot, put some weight in there, pull up, and to give it a good snug. You can really tailor this, you know, for what you are looking for, the fit you're looking for. I like mine kind of tight. Push down, put the adjuster cord out of the way, go ahead and tighten up the Velcro, and they fit well. I noticed too with the TCX, just like the Oxstar, the width is pretty generous. A lot of the other boots are a little more narrow up here in the toe box. These still offer a fair amount of width like the Oxstars always have. The comfort on the TCX on this new model seems to be just a little bit higher than what I was accustomed to with the Evo RX replica, so that's a nice improvement as well. Let's just show you the mobility here of the boot. You can see that. When I step down, you can see that clearly pivot and work. Okay? And in trying to roll the ankle, that's about as much as I can get it to go in that direction. And that's a pretty unnatural movement there. But once again, there's great support, and it feels like the boot would break in really pretty easily. I think this is a good offering from TCX. They do a fantastic job on the boots. I believe that the evolution from the previous Oxstar models to this has brought about some very significant and excellent changes.